K-pop. K-pop has a problem.
Hello, and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Cloudy, and today I will be talking about K-pop's biggest problem, black outrage. Though K-pop isn't new to cultural or racial insensitivity, 2025 has been nothing but constant disrespect and back-to-back incidents with seemingly no remorse or consideration towards black K-pop stans. And do you know who I blame for this? Just kidding. But on a more serious note, the YG leaker was definitely a catalyst to the onslaught of racism we've seen for the past few months. In late March to early April, a mysterious individual who called themselves the YG leaker popped out of nowhere and put out trainee videos, demos, and a slew of unsubstantiated claims about idols that one could find within the depths of stan Twitter. In those trainee videos, you could see BLACKPINK's Jennie, Lisa, and Rose, as well as CL from 2NE1 performing songs with the N-word in them. And in true K-pop fashion, the response to this situation was filled with nothing but excuses and the utter refusal to hold these women accountable for saying a slur. What was even more of a sucker punch was the fact that none of them apologized. Like y'all had the gall to say that word on camera, but draw the line at saying sorry to the community you get your aesthetics, music, and quote-unquote inspiration from. Just disappointing, especially knowing that they have the freedom to do it, but not the care. As if that wasn't enough, Kiss of Life added more fuel to the fire with that despicable birthday live. About a few days after the BLACKPINK leaks, Kiss of Life decided to have a live stream to celebrate member Julie's birthday, and the theme for this special occasion was quote-unquote 90s hip-hop, when in reality, the theme was actually black and Latin stereotypes wrapped with a bow. From the black accents, the mannerisms, to the chewed-up cornrows on Hanul's head, it was just a very disheartening spectacle to watch. But while watching it, I sorta had this realization that these idols often combine hip-hop and black culture. Hip-hop is all about authenticity and self-expression with no same artist looking or sounding the same. For example, Tyler the Creator and Lil Baby are both hip-hop artists, but they don't make the same kind of music or have the same kind of audience. Also, their styles and aesthetics are very individualistic and prove there's no specific look to hip-hop artists in general. The genre isn't about looking cool or having swag while wearing grills and saggy pants. The same goes for blackness as well. And because hip-hop is one of the most popular forms of black exposure to the outside world, there's this very one-sided view of black people and the culture, when in reality there's really no correlation besides the fact that hip-hop is a genre black people created and is non-exclusive. But back to the topic at hand. After Kiss of Life received their lashings for this live, they ended up apologizing not once, but 3 times, and nobody gave an F. The damage was already done, and not only did they lose a good amount of their fanbase, which is mostly international, but they also lost their spot at KCON LA, all just for it to go to somebody way worse and far more polarizing than Kiss of Life. TARZZAN from All Day Project. This was the tip of the iceberg and had me utterly convinced that the industry is pushing this nonsense on purpose, because why would the black label, which is practically an extension of YG, debut somebody like TARZZAN in this climate if it wasn't to piss off black K-pop stans? Like, he just embodies every negative stereotype you can think of, and his brainless defenders are calling it appreciation. Mind you, he literally admitted to just liking the aesthetics of hip-hop due to it being cool and nothing else. Again, combining it with black culture. And to ice this cake, TARZZAN recently said the N-word to a song that didn't even contain it during a variety show filming. And the fact people are surprised that TARZZAN, who wears black hairstyles, butchers AAVE and speaks in a black accent, throws gang signs, sags, and uses the ninja emoji the same way black people use it to refer to the N-word colloquially would never say it, are quite dense. Like, what's not clicking? You can't convince me that these companies aren't using black outrage as a form of free promotion that they'd otherwise have to spend money on. I mean, there are so many other cases that I can mention that happened this year to further prove my point. A member of Young Posse made a rap and used the word zigga as a replacement for the N-word. A soloist named From 20 wore a durag in one of his concept photos for his comeback, then released a video not too long after quote-unquote educating himself. Then there was that wavy concept photo for their latest comeback where the members are wearing through shiesty masks and saggy pants. And the newest case is one of the boys' members wearing a durag despite expressing discomfort to the stylist. It's obvious these companies just see the anger and frustration us black K-pop stans have as a machine to drive engagement and algorithm boosts. And it's a tough position to be in because these companies want a response for the attention, but also don't want a response so that they can continue their behavior with no consequences. So what can we do? Well, I don't have many ideas or strategies, but there's a creator named Amanda BB who did a video exactly like this but talking about it through the lens of the entertainment industry in the West. What she said was to take whatever videos or photos and post them yourself so that the traffic doesn't go to the original source, thus people not giving the company or the idol the views and impressions but giving it to you. And that's honestly the best advice I can give, because one thing's for certain and another's for sure. I'm not gonna stop addressing the racism and disrespect us black K-pop stans have to deal with on a daily from not just our faves but from their fandoms as well. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and tell me your opinions in the comments. Thanks again and have a great one y'all.